American philosopher and author of the 20th century, Alan Watts, was right when he said, "We cannot be more sensitive to pleasure without being more sensitive to pain," meaning pleasure and pain actually have always been reciprocal and connected with one another in one way or another, even though we don't want to acknowledge it, admit to it, or recognize it because we just like pleasure. We just love the fulfillment of our different desires, cravings, and wants, and then the derivation of momentary pleasure and temporary satisfaction from it by being completely aware that that does not provide us with genuine happiness, authentic progress, original prosperity, growth, learning, morality, maturity, wisdom, distinction, etc. But still, we want pleasure because we cannot live without desire. We want to constantly pursue desire and fulfill it and satisfy it and then derive pleasure from it. But the more the desire, the more the pleasure, the more the suffering, conflict, pain, and confusion also in our lives. So that is something that needs to be remembered and kept in mind for perpetuity. But the thing is, pleasure and pain share and always have a reciprocal relationship with one another. If we become sensitive to pleasure, then obviously we are also going to be easily hurt, and we are also going to feel pain, conflict, difficulty, and hardship very easily, and we won't be able to overcome it either because of our constant reliance upon pleasure and consistent dependency upon desires and its satisfaction and the derivation of pleasure and comfort and relaxation from it that does not strengthen us or provide us with any mental power, intellectual capabilities, and fortitude and grit either. But still, if we become sensitive to pleasure, then we are also going to be more sensitive to pain than we should be. And if we become sensitive to pain, then obviously we are going to be sensitive to pleasure also. If there is constant pain, conflict, hardship, and adversity in our lives, then obviously we are going to like pleasure and comfort and relaxation, even if it's temporary, because that alleviates and relieves our constant pain and conflict for a momentary amount of time. And if there is always pleasure in our lives, if we always pursue only pleasure, then we will not be able to either tolerate or overcome or conquer episodes of pain, conflict, suffering, adversity, hardship, etc. So there is a reciprocity between pleasure and pain. The connection between the two is reciprocal,